All right, the red corner, it's Arthur Payton the third.
A little different here tonight here with this Boonchu heavyweight, and you say heavyweight at 177 as we see Arthur Payton the third making his way in here. 5'9", 176, 26 years of age, fighting from CageZilla MMA out of Annandale with a record of 4-1 during the kickboxing. Boonchu, explain it for me.
So Boonchu is more or less kickboxing with MMA gloves. So the clinch is a little bit modified. It's not a full-on Muay Thai clinch, but it's basically kickboxing with no shin guards and MMA gloves. It's, for some people, the best part of MMA without any of the grappling. Now, what I'm going to tell you is that Arthur Payton has really developed as a fighter throughout his years. We've seen him in all 5 of his kickboxing bouts. We've seen him win, we've seen him lose, we've seen him develop. But one of the things I'll tell you is he did have a tough fight against Connor Mosby. Now, Connor Mosby happens to be fantastic as a fighter. He's very, very talented. However, he's fighting another tall fighter in Alan Hargrove, who's 6'3", so even taller and even longer. That's not to say that Arthur doesn't have the capabilities to deal with that long reach, but there is no grappling, right? This fight's not going to the ground. He's going to have to deal with that reach for the entire fight. The other thing I'll tell you, I believe Arthur's first fight here was at might have been 205. Now he's worked his way down to 177.
And they call that a heavyweight.
Well, in this, yeah. Hey, listen.
Now I feel extra heavy.
Yeah. Well, if it's this, I'm a super heavyweight for what it's worth.
Because
I like welterweight. I like welterweight a lot better. You know. But look, I'm going to tell you, man, I think Arthur Payton he's at the right gym for his style. Dave Chun has really taken him under his wing and just helped him develop into such a complete fighter. And again, look at how fantastic he looks physically. He's shredded. He's in great shape. He's clearly working towards a goal. Now, I'm not sure what that goal is, whether it's fighting MMA at 170 or beyond, but he's clearly putting in time to develop as an athlete, and I think this is the best Arthur Payton has ever looked.
Chris Fuller, take it away for the second introduction.
And his opponent, making his way to the cage and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Alan Hargrove II.
All right, Alan Hargrove II. It's not the first time we've seen him here, but it is the first time we've seen him since 2018. 6'3", which is a whole lot different than 5'9". He's 177, 43 years of age. He's an independent fighting out of Silver Spring, Maryland, with a record of 1-1 in Boonchu, but 0-3 in MMA.
One of the things that we've seen about Alan Hargrove is, and I've called I've called quite a few of his MMA bouts. He struggles when guys can wrestle. Even if they don't necessarily grapple him, it's the thought that can do it, right? And sometimes that's all it takes to give people a hard time. You start faking shots, their hands come down, and then you get caught with something. Now, when he's done Boonchu, I've seen him at his best. His ability to strike and stay calm and relaxed, knowing that he doesn't have to worry about any shots, I believe that's what makes him very dangerous. He is a couple years older now. He's 43, fighting a 26-year-old, so there's going to be a significant age difference in there, and it might take a little bit longer to let him get going. However, he's very dangerous on the feet, and this rule set, I believe, plays to his skill set.
All right, let's throw it down to Chris and get the official introductions.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the CageZilla heavyweight division. This is a Boonchu Cup bout, which means it is Muay Thai rules with MMA gloves. This bout is brought to you by our friends at El Paso Mexican Restaurant in Alexandria, Virginia, the best Mexican food in the DMV. Starting out, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'9" and weighing in at 176 pounds, fighting out of CageZilla MMA, it's Arthur Payton. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 6'2" and weighing in at 177 pounds, he's an independent fighter, it's Alan Hargrove. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. It is a Boonchu fight in the CageZilla heavyweight division. It is brought to you by El Paso, and your referee is Victor Matamala.
All right, Victor Matamala will be the referee for this Boonchu heavyweight event here. It's scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds, as they call both fighters in here, and I'm sure the rules are exactly what you just told us about that.
Yeah, now this is, I believe, full rules Muay Thai in this case, so I think there is going to be a full clinch. In the past, I've seen it where it's more of like that kickboxing style clinch. However, that could be something that benefits Arthur Payton because of how physically athletic and strong he is, and his ability then to stay inside the clinch and not have to deal with Alan Hargrove's range.
Arthur Payton was getting the rules there during that, and the shot was a great shot, and he did not look at Victor not once. He was zeroed in on Alan Hargrove like he was the worst person on the planet, and here we go. Trying to check each other out here. Just want to make sure that we got the right distance. Big difference in the reach here for the 6'3" versus 5'9".
But you really got to be careful.
It doesn't look too much different to me.
And a little bit of that stances. Oh, I was just going to say, you really got to worry about Arthur Payton's overhand right. He gets you to walk into it, and then when he throws it, it is vicious, especially with these little gloves. Now, the other thing you'll notice, too, is his ability to control the range. Like you just said, it doesn't seem like it is the, 6-inch height difference between the two of them. And some of that is Alan's stance. The other thing is that I think Arthur just stays, like, in the pocket. He stays in this danger zone and just doesn't really get hit.
Both fighters standing right in the middle of the cage here in this Boonchu event. Now remember, once they go to the ground, you can't pounce on them.
Hard kicks here from Allen, but he's throwing them without setting them up. And I have to wonder if Arthur's waiting to just let these hands go, because he hasn't thrown too many punches. He hasn't actually thrown first yet, and he hasn't thrown anything other than that overhand right as a counter.
Well, there you go. and if that one would have connected.
Yeah, well, that's a different story. And, like, right there's an opportunity that
I was getting ready to say, turned Hargrove sideways. He should have jumped on that with the right hand. I just saw the whole side of Hargrove's face.
Well, some of it is just him starting to get his timing now, right? He's downloading the data, and now he sees it, right? He landed 2 hard leg kicks in a row. That's 3. Oh! Big right hand.
Holy cow!
Woo! There's that overhand right we talked about. That's.
I don't think Alan Hargrove knows where he is. Let's see if Victor lets him keep going, because he is stumbling. Wow, Arthur Payton just connected, and let's see what happens right here, because Hargrove was barely standing up. I don't think he's safe.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. That data was beautiful, the way that Arthur just downloaded all that and then used it right to his advantage there. And now he's just firing off leg kicks here, and he's got Allen.
Here we get, it's over. I'm going to tell you, let's see.
Ready to stop it.
Oh, another big right hand.
Man, Arthur is just walking him down.
37 seconds left to go here in round 1.
Arthur's got to be a little bit careful, though, because Allen still is dangerous.
30 seconds left to go. Let's see if this gets to round 2 and if Hargrove can make it that far. If Arthur Payton can finish this up. Oh, a good kick to the side. Another one and a left. Let's see if Victor lets this keep going with 18 seconds left.
Arthur sees it. He's hungry. Beautiful combinations. Man, Alan Hargrove is so tough, man. A lot of pressure here.
I'm just sitting here waiting for the end all. Like Hargrove has no idea where he's at, trying to find his corner. If you see this, watch this right hand. He sets it up just like you were saying, and here it comes right over the top. Bang!
And, this was one of the things I was talking about, how, you noticed how Arthur had caught that kick, set it up, exposed the side, but he didn't take advantage of it. And that was okay, because Arthur was just getting some of the data, right? He was moving. He hasn't been touched. He's been blocking everything. Now, that's not to say those kicks don't hurt, but he's taking all these shots. He's like a tank, right? Really good defense, blocking everything. Then the leg kicks start happening, right? And then the arms start dropping. Alan Hargrove's arms start dropping when he gets leg kicked. And then you see Arthur throw the leg kick, step off that angle, and land that beautiful overhand right. And that was really well set up. I mean, he spent a couple minutes setting that up. I don't know if Arthur threw more than 5 punches before that individual shot he landed, but man, oh man, was it accurate. And then after that, he started putting on volume. And now you could tell he's feeling it, and he's going to apply some pressure here.
Arthur Payton III. Fighting out of the red corner, it's so intense. I mean, this is the typical, like when you just talk about the eye of the tiger look.
Oh, he's got it. I mean, he's definitely has that edge to him, and he's such a nice guy. But then when you get him in here, it's a tough place to be with him.
Let's see how long Hargrove can stay in this second round, because Payton was really. And listen, Hargrove is still in this.
He's still in it. He's just the kicks without any setup. He's got to start. Oh, big right hand there. He's got to almost start boxing more, because when he throws these kicks, he's never balanced to take the counter, right? He throws the kick, and then all of a sudden the counter comes in, and he's either on one foot or his feet are awkward. He's got to kind of get his base here and start getting his hands going, because if he's not using his jab and he's not certain land crosses of his own, Arthur's just going to keep walking him down.
Right now, Arthur's working on that front leg, trying to chop it down a little bit. Ooh, good right hand from Hargrove. Arthur keeps that head moving side to side, never on the center.
Oof, man, both of those hooks just barely missed.
He throws them every time. He does not throw them just to throw them. He throws them with intent to hurt.
Yeah, he absolutely does. He's got a lot of power. And his power has carried, as he's lost weight, his power has carried. He hasn't lost an ounce of it.
Arthur Payton in the white trunks. He has the black gloves with the red tape. About halfway through round number 2 here, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds.
See that right there? Allen just kind of threw a lazy kick, and then now he lost his footing. Oh, beautiful spinning back elbow. And now Arthur's right on him again. There's just not enough on those kicks to make Arthur respect him.
Putting the pressure on, trying those overheads, trying to duck under while throwing that overhand right. Good kicks from Hargrove. I don't think they're doing any damage.
That was a good one. That one he threw to the body, but you could see his feet are just not where they need to be to absorb this punishment. And, if you're Arthur, it's like, hey, listen, start ripping the body just to open up the head.
Boy, those overhand rights just miss.
He's just missing, but, one punch before that, a feint, a jab, even just, a quick shuffle step is going to close those last couple inches, and that's the difference between the shot missing and the shot landing.
Those kicks are powerful from Hargrove right to the midsection.
His body kicks are good. Now, that 1-2 was good. Now, that's what he needs to do a little bit more of. See, right there, I think he's letting him off the hook a little bit.
Yeah,
I think when you got somebody back up against the cage like that, keep him there. Now I like that jab to the body because that's when you're going to start opening doors again, right? There's 2. Now look for him to come up over the top.
Oh, another shot! With about 10 seconds left to go! He needed to do that in the start of the round. Hargrove, another round saved by the clock. Wow. Holy cow. That right hand is so powerful.
Turn it down. That was a big shot that landed there. I don't know if the mic picked it up, but I felt a little bit like that was something that Arthur Payton was ready to do. He started landing those jabs, and then that opening shot overhand was it was right there.
All right, here we go. Start of round number 3. We get the seconds out, get the cage all locked up. Victor Malamala to make sure that both fighters know this is round number 3. Allen Hargrove still hanging in there, bud.
Man, he is just as tough as they come. But
yeah,
I think at a certain point too, you don't have to take this damage.
I mean, he has taken 2 huge blows. But let me tell you, round 2, he looked like he was actually controlling that round with the little 1-2s that he was getting and a couple of kicks to the midsection.
Oh. Close, man. I mean, it's just these shots are just so close to landing. That went low.
This is what we talked about earlier in the night with bout number 3, I think, when you have a taller fighter trying to get those kicks in there. Yeah. That littler fighter has just a rough time. And you're just going to take a couple of shots there.
Yeah.
People down in the dream seats there just encouraging Arthur Payton, fix them and let's go.
Yeah. Oh, man, I mean, sometimes it just hurts so bad, and then you get the crowd cheering you on, and you're like, all right, I guess I'm going to go back there, even though I'm not really feeling good,
This is why they're called the dream seats. Arthur Payton is super fired up now.
Yep.
Here we go. Back to it. Round 3. Arthur coming out with a little more intensity now. He is super fired up.
Oh, big shot landed there.
Those kicks are doing some damage to the midsection of Arthur Payton.
Yeah, he's getting those through. Those are pretty slick. And that was a nice inside leg kick as well. Oh, big left hook landed
left
there.
hand.
Look at that power there from Arthur Payton. Beautiful combinations. Arthur Payton's corner calling him for to go low, low, high, and body, head, which I agree with. Every time he starts to effectively attack that body,
Yeah,
those
Hargrove's
headshots
hands
open
come
up.
down, yeah.
Oh man, again, see, he's just a little bit off here.
Hargrove snuck that kick in there on that one.
Look, Hargrove is still fighting. He's definitely still in this fight. It's just he's taking some damage. And you got
now he's in trouble. Hargrove's in trouble right here.
Man, he fights back though.
Hargrove's in trouble if Payton just keeps the pressure up. Lets him off the hook right there. He had him in there.
You don't want to be too over-aggressive with a guy as dangerous as Alan Hargrove because that might be when you get caught. But like right now, what Arthur Payton is doing is honestly perfect. He's keeping constant pressure. He's landing harder shots. He's taking minimal damage. And he hasn't finished them. Maybe he could if he really went out of it. But with this much dominance in the fight, I think you just keep staying right here, right? I mean, why mess with what's not broken?
Those right hands are getting through. Hargrove is getting rocked. Those are getting through.
Yeah. Oh, big right hand there got through.
And another right hand. Boom, another one. Look at Hargrove. That might be the toughest guy on the planet right now.
Man, he is a beast.
$20 seconds left to go in round 3, and Hargrove is still standing up.
Good little inside shot there from Hargrove.
It was.
Oh, another right hand got through.
Of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. But before we do, let's hear it for both of these warriors putting on a hell of a show tonight. Great job, guys. And now, ladies and gentlemen, all 3 judges have scored the bout 30-25 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, it's Arthur Payton.
Well, there you have it. Arthur Payton comes away with a big win tonight. That makes him 5-1 here as he takes away a win here in this Boonchu event. He is absolutely amazing. He's going to be somebody to watch here coming up in the future. All right, the main event is around the corner here at CageZilla 70. Don't anybody go anywhere. Live from the Salisbury Center here in Manassas, Virginia.